want to touch on one more player on the Winnipeg Jets is Kyle Connor. For
Yeah.
people who don't watch the Jets on a regular basis, I pulled up his hockey DB, and he just seems to be getting better every single year. And I feel like no one really talks about him or anything. So what do you think that other fan bases could learn about Kyle Connor's game and why he's so good and why he's improving so much?
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. He is a pretty good kept secret. He's a first round pick. We know that. He played in Michigan, a pretty good NCAA hockey program. He always had the knack for scoring, but I always wondered if that game would translate into the NHL because he is a smaller player. He's not a Patrick Laine. I think he's about 6 foot, but he doesn't look 6 foot. He looks like maybe a modified Johnny Gaudreau. But man, this guy has played all throughout the lineup, right wing and left wing, power play time, heavy minutes at times, and maybe the most consistent scorer. And yes, I include Patrick Laine in that conversation. If I actually had a choice and said, who do you dump first? It's Patrick Laine because Kyle Connor does not go into droughts and does not really get those lazy games in. He's one of my favorite Jets. 55 is my favorite Jet, Mark Scheifele, because I think he's a future captain. I think he's the centerpiece of the franchise. That includes a Patrick Laine in there. And I think you build around him with guys like Connor. Blake Wheeler's probably going to retire in a couple of years, but you need younger wingers like this, and that's why Pierre-Luc Dubois kind of fits in there because he could be a younger Scheifele if everything works out.
For sure.